button name. Fine. Button N. Deal with this crap. Wait, what? Oh, that's why. Yeah, because I was silly. Okay, return value. That's why it was giving me hell. Oh my goodness, you can tell I'm getting tired. Set two, three, 6. Um, yeah, Xe is absolutely right there. And if you're not as worried about like, if you don't have a specific reason to need a like a load screen and all that stuff, it can be really useful to look into streaming. Level streaming is phenomenal, and it can really help out. I'm a big fan of level streaming personally, especially like the more open world stuff using World Browser and whatnot. It's a lot more. It's a lot heavier, but I find it easier to work with from a design standpoint than trying to figure out, which areas you need to load and unload and blah 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 blah. Um, just kind of personal preference for me. Let's see, this is left button 3, stat plus XP plus teleport jump plus teleport lockpick. Uh, you can. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's an event called like on level loaded, or you can just have a print string on begin play that would print off and let you know, or have some other way to let you know once it's complete. But otherwise, not really. Um, Oh yeah, Lazarius. No, not a problem. I happen to look at chat a lot, so I kind of think out loud as I'm reading. I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to interrupt or anything. Are you setting controller variable on construction of the widget or when? Because you might want to plug an is valid in front of the switch. I get a lot of crashes because I do not check my pointers and the bound functions of my widgets. Yeah, I'm setting it on the construction of the widget. So right somewhere in this mess. Yeah, right here. So as soon as the widget's called, I go ahead and set the variable. That way, it's ready to go. Um, but is valid checks might be a good option. I'll think on that. Let me get back to this because I'm almost almost halfway done. Which ones have I done already? Let's see. This is button 2, button 3, button 1, yeah, and then the actual button 1 text. So all of the left is done. Now I just need to do the right and the middle. Create binding. Rename button middle 1 text. Go ahead and create button name variable. Okay. Go ahead and plug all that in. Get that plugged in there. Let's see. Boom. Oh yeah, the enums that I'm using is actually already populated, so it auto populates the switch on career because that's actually specific to the enum I'm using, as opposed to another enum. I don't have to add anything to this. The way enums tend to work is you create the enumeration, and then so like if I go in here, I can create a switch on species, right? Species is another enum that I've created, and it has the list here. And then I can just go, okay, well, I want my controller's species, which I get set earlier in the thing. Boom. Now, depending on what this enum is set to, it just chooses which one I've done. Oh, okay. Let me save real quick because that freaked me out a little bit. It started to lag a little bit, and I'd rather not have it do that. Okay, good. I did set that. Ah, why are you getting so slow? I actually know why you're getting so slow. It's because I've got so much crap in here. Okay. Middle one. Hacking. Lockpick. Jump plus. I said plus. Lockpick. And most likely I have doubled up on some in this, and I will have to change some things. But that's no big deal. At least this way I'll be able to tell which ones need to be changed. Button middle one text is done for now. Compile. And you can tell this is, I mean, it's getting kind of heavy for sure. Oh god. Please don't crash. It is not liking anything I'm doing right now. Come on. I might have borked it. Which is alright. I mean, we're right here at the end of the evening anyways. Um, so no big deal. I'll just have to finish this up. Probably do it on my free time. That way it's not taking up all of our time. Up. No, go away. By OBS. Let me make sure my OBS is actually still up. Yes, we are still running, at least according to my system here. Okay. Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and close some of these now that you mention it. This might help a little bit. Have a tendency to just kind of go about working and not think about it. Middle, I'll get you that email. Thank you very much for coming by. I'm happy you guys were able to, or you were able to swing on by and have some fun with us. Let's see. This is middle button 2. We're getting pretty close. Rename button middle to text. Need to contain some nudity. Not entirely sure what's going on there. Binding a function to something is normally complicated stuff to display. You are binding a constant value to it. You could just set it on construct. Yeah, that's definitely something I'm considering. This is mainly testing, but it is definitely something I'm considering fixing a few things that I'm not as happy with. Work. Hold on a sec. My chat's being funny. Um, and it has not froze yet. Okay, so it's definitely not that. All right, I will have to check that on Monday, Worka. That's the next day I work, and I'll see if I can come up with anything in the meantime that may be causing the error to occur. Um, but the next time I work is Monday, so I'll get in and have a look at it then. Um, Hopefully, we'll be able to come up with something because that's a really weird bug, and I have not been able to reproduce it yet on my end. Um, the most I'm getting is these odd. Ah, why are you here? Go away. La, 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 la. There we go. Compile. I have a tendency to also save a lot. Um, yes, yes, I know you're not happy with me. Um, oh, okay, that's what it's yelling about. Not the fact that there was no value, the fact that there was no return or return. Um, come on. This stat sheet is really not wanting to be seen or heard. Okay. There we go. Maybe. Of course, it might just be. Let me have a look at my task manager real quick, see if something's freaking it out. UE4 editor.exe. Whoa, 6 million. Yeah, that's not normal. Okay. So might be hitting one of those memory leak issues. Because this isn't entirely normal for it to be doing this. Yeah, Windows Task Manager, host process, Open Broadcast, Epic Games Launcher, EPU shortcut, whatever the hell that is. See, actually, that's what I'm trying to avoid. Hoping that's the problem on Worka's end. Um, I hope it's not a hard drive problem. I was trying to think of anything else it could be before going to hardware. Um, hey, Gloim. Um, what was I working on? Button 2, middle text. Button 1, middle text. Yes, okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it could be something as simple as a leak, but I'm less inclined to believe that it is a leak at this point because it's not happening in a blank project. It's not happening when you just leave the editor open. It's kind of weird. Um, I don't know. It's such a weird situation. I'll have to have another look at it to see if I can figure out what's going on. Um, HP, heal, lockpick, teleport, lockpick, stat add. Okay, compile, save. Alright, getting almost done. I've got 3 more to get through, guys. I apologize it is taking so